Hey guys, Twisterduck here, and I know what you're thinking. It's been a while since I posted a video, but I should finally get back to posting the weekly videos now that my internet is fixed and I'm done with finals. And in today's video, I want to talk about the current Overwatch meta. I know there's a lot of people that have spoken about it, a lot of YouTubers, and a lot of hate towards it, but I'm going to talk about the actual good part about this meta, and then I'm going to talk about the bad part. So the good part about this meta is it makes everybody feel like they have a role on the team. In the other metas, it mainly depended on the DPS, on what the DPS did. If the DPS did well, it really didn't matter about the other people. If you had a really good DPS, for example, like when you would see Seagull as Genji go in and just wipe out the whole enemy team, it really didn't matter what his team did. Or, there's other DPS players that kind of fit the same thing. But now you have people playing the supports and tanks, which all together play really important roles. And you can tell, like, if somebody's not doing their role, then you're going to lose. It really depends on if they're all doing well. If somebody's doing really well and somebody's team's doing not, it's going to be really hard to overcome the person that's not doing very good. It makes everybody important, and it kind of puts the stress and the pressure onto everybody instead of just onto one person, which is good. And I know that's why Blizzard likes it, because it is a team game. And if Blizzard didn't like this meta, they would have changed it a while ago. Now, the downside to this meta, and probably the most important thing with it, is it's really stale. It's kind of stale to play because everybody runs the same exact thing. It's really boring. At higher level of plays, it matters. Lower level, this doesn't really apply to. But at higher levels, it kind of gets boring to play the same thing over and over, because if you want to win, you kind of need to run that, unless the enemy team's just not doing very well. But at higher level play, everybody should be the same skill. And the number one thing out of anything, it is that this meta is boring to watch. It's really boring to see team fights go into it, and there'll be a lot of health that has to be eaten through, and then battle drags on for 2 or 3 minutes before somebody wins. It's not very exciting. Compared to, like, you see a McCree or Widow get like a really nice quick kill on somebody. Instead, you see a Zarya with the charge slowly dwindle down another enemy's health bar. It's just not exciting. And if Blizzard wants Overwatch to become a really popular esport, then they're gonna have a meta that's more exciting to watch. Because now, at the MLG Vegas that just happened this past weekend, most of the games, they averaged, they had thousands of viewers, but it wasn't like before. I mean, the finals had a lot of viewers, but it's just not fun to watch. And especially in the finals, Envious just totally blew FaZe out of the water. That was kind of surprising, but also kind of a little bit boring to watch. But in general, the matches were just boring to watch. And if they keep this triple tank meta, people are not going to want to watch Overwatch. People will still love to play it, but it will be one of those games that people love to play. They don't really care to watch because it is boring to watch. So Blizzard definitely needs to look into fixing these tanks and how to balance them properly, but not totally throw them out of the meta. Because you kind of need DPS, tanks, and supports. You need all of those to be used, but there's a problem with balancing that. Because if you have a game with 23 heroes and like 7 are actually being used, that's not good. That needs to be changed. And eventually, I feel like Blizzard will get this right, but they're going to need to do it soon, because it is not fun to watch. And if they don't change it soon, I'm afraid it's going to hurt the game itself. My personal opinion is, the meta's okay. It does get a little bit boring playing it, like I said earlier. But I feel like Blizzard will change this soon, so I shouldn't worry about it too much. But hopefully they see some of the videos like this, or even this video, and think about, if they want it to be a popular esport, they are going to have to change some things. Well, that's all I have to say about the current meta. And if you guys liked the video, make sure and hit the like button. And if you really enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button. Well, thank you guys for watching, and this has been Twisterduck.